one this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Mike, three. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check nickel. Switch.
All right.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
All right.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's just me and you.
Jumping in, man.
2nd and 5. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long for Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Complete to Jones.
Oh, how fast is this
back
man?
on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And Unable to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now a first down carry by Jones. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line.
On the ball, the Bengals did get T. Higgins.
Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And to give this time to the tailback. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Oh,
A great effort there. 27 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
1F underscore 10.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I should pop right up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves.
Can y'all get open? Like,
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are.
I play ball.
He's gonna fire.
I play ball, Ted. Yo, he dropped it. Yo, he dropped it. Yeah. No, I did.
Room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as
play
one
a
of
little
them.
bit,
They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Mayfield looks to throw.
Yo, come on with this X Factor. Yo.
Picked off near the 34.
Come on with this X Factors.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ronald Jones, 26 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
That's what he said. You would have had me. Let me go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, mine is too. I just realized that's one. Hold on, let me get my. Okay. Oh.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script
Matt Breida.
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Marcus Davenport able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
What up, Rome? Mel, Smurf, Mo.
On first down, it's Armstrong. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. That'll be complete to Breida.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 24, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners,
well, I forgot I had to tell you,
game. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down and inches. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Matthews. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw. Rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off the 28-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising every time they had community chest or something, that should give me money. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. It's his horoscope off. I probably watch the game on
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, Mayfield.
Look at this.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And almost picked off.
God,
I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get
I started caring the man when they had them X Factors, man. These X Factors.
Great sight lines as you're right in the middle of the field.
These kickers now, it's
like bro, we played Madden before with no X Factors. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. They are more athletic now.
All mutt.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yards seem easy for some reason.
You have to play with it all to start the league.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to lay one up deep, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Here's Demarius Randall, and he got Randy Tom, 23. Yeah.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to fire one deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Throwing, Mayfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Definitely a few things for the house. Bowl of cereal.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Right there, I'm talking about drop the block on
more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started.
Cool, I ain't mad at that.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
We
give him 7
two of the
on the
first
tuck
down.
and run, and it'll give him a new 7 downs. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime he hand the ball to him back.
Nigga smoking whole lean blunt for y'all wildin'. I do not know, guys. I was not trying to find out.
Give it here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, we're off. Got 4 down. Mike 3. Mike 3. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Mike 3. Mike 3. Ready.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he backs it away,
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
You're wrong. Bring that blitzer safety in and put him on contain.
In this first half.
When you pick that play, bring that safety as a blitzer and bring it to your line. They should be in the contain.
DBs in the game.
That makes it get to the quarterback faster. Yeah, contain them. L1 real quick.
They'll look to throw here.
Yeah, he gets a trick and do that. He goes right around that nigga.
This half, it's intercepted.
Ooh.
Picked off right around the 43. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them,
when you do that wrong, that blitzer got to be the casino. He can't look like a blitzer. He got to be the
and now they gave it up.
When you do it on that play and down 1-4-6, that's what he's broken.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
He got to be the outside contain. Yeah, he got to be the other contain, but he's going to go straight for the quarterback. Only way he's not going to go for the quarterback if the quarterback can roll out, but he's going straight for the quarterback. You want to pull that nigga in. Even when you pick that, when everybody be doing that down 1-4-6 blitz, that's what they do.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
And you got big down one foot.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself.
When you put a name on, you're going to be close to your D-line, man. You're not putting him close enough to your D-line,
in this ballgame.
The adjustment
you got to be right next to your nigga. You're part of the D-line.
Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Just be careful in the hurry up, though. Don't really try to put that. I don't really tuck it in the hurry up.
And this will be
he can hike it fast.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And again, it's Mayfield. He's got it. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Oh, there's a nigga named King Mal. That's funny.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half.
In that situation, too, I put aggressive pass block on. Got nothing to lose. Got nothing to lose. Let me run block.
Running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. All the way up at the 38 now.
Yeah, I've been pulling love with that aggressive run blocking shit. I ain't gonna always do.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
I don't know about
Gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him
you got
over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Yeah, press down. Cover 2 Saints. But you're going to bring that corner down. We got to bring that corner in. L1R1 with him. Look at that bottom.
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's kind of a nano blitz, though. Niggas will cry about that blitz.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Back-to-back
nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy
that one's good. Same shit, the different side blitz and cover 3. L1R1 wrong.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
On that play, though, what I try to do, the only way you can kind of stop the run is,
I think the possibility
I bring my linebacker all the way in, like I'm part of the D line. Sometimes they rush the run when they get to the run. But I really don't pick that unless they
down is the time you go
play action,
throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The zone, don't move your players just based on line.
Got it down to
I
the
just
3,
went back
but
and niggas kept
now this
conversing
is
that shit
3rd
fuck
and
out
goal.
my zone. I ain't know what to do. And one day I just based the line and got my shit
And
back
he'll get
together.
blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Roll out. Oh, maybe not. I'm sorry, man.
Point it right. Run.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
4-point lead.
And how about this?
4
4th
points.
and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check 50. Jumper.
I wound up getting sacked and getting pushed out of field goal range. There you go.
And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 31. Down south. Get one.
Somebody put me playing with that guy on Wildcat, you know what I mean?
They're going to snuff this play up behind the line.
What I
We have
have.
not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's
fucking
had,
early. I missed that one tackle and it was over.
We got 4.
On 2nd down, it's Burrow. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Yeah. But even with your nickel blitz, I do that. I just win my line,
This will probably be
man.
the last play of the quarter.
It's not as good as you can see with the nickel blitz. But they can do a little shot, put a running black out
So
there
they'll
to
get a little
block.
extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
She took that middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Alert, 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 alert.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Just the ball, man.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
King.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Steps
Why can't I throw it, man?
The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try the left side. It's Brewer. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Step, 180. Real. 24 is the mic.
Mayfield on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. The catch and run there, good for 16, a first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Regular.
Mayfield down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and long for Mayfield.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys.
And this will be caught at the 30. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kiki QT. 66 yards as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Right within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. And the
You
objective there, yes, a positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Sheesh.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He'll look to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check three, check three, check three. Flat 64, weak. You're out. They have seen 6. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 66.
Oh, yeah.
Fully crossed.
They'll run it with Jones.
Why you grab his face mask, dog?
But a penalty marker down, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
In the fantasy league.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing it in here on second down, this time complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Hey. 4 down.
They run forward, Breida. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Alert.
Mayfield to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with it.
It's caught inside the 25. Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Exit.
Now Mayfield. Got an open man. It's QT. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One last shot from Mayfield here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.
Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere. And I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sus on the brace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them.
Cycle do this shit, he's cycling through the formation. If you cycle that formation, like people on left to right, it shit goes through, like people on doing. Only helps with one play, eventually they still get tired.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man, Lord. That's a big scam, and he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just saw your friend. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause that like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number.
Good dude.
Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers.
Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend a day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Then I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. Never fine.